Hello and welcome. This is another live stream from Data+Train. So welcome to number, I think 18. Yes, it's day 18, stream number 18 in August. So we're glad to be back again for another one of our live streams. My name is Neil Hambly. I'll be your host for this Data+Train evening session. So we're going to be looking again at the DA100, but also we're going to take a quick look at the DP900 as well again today. So this is the new Azure Data Fundamentals. So it's a new kind of entry-level certification. It's a one-day course if you go on the course from Microsoft, so a mock course, Microsoft official curriculum course, and instructors like myself will be teaching that. And there's also a bunch of Microsoft Learn materials. We're going to go and look at what that's all about, what it covers, and how it kind of intersects with the DA100. So how the Data Fundamentals certification aligns to some of the work that we have in the DA100 to do in order to prep for that more kind of larger scope type certification. So let's get started. If you're new to the channel, click on subscribe. We'll be able to kind of, let me get the cursor going in the right place. I seem to struggle with my cursor. As soon as I go live, it seems to go very slow. So let me kind of just click this over. And just going to bring that up. There we go. So if you're new, subscribe, hit that bell, give us a thumbs up if you like the content, and get notified when we go live or we put up a new video. And the videos are, I've been doing some recordings today. There's some editing to do, so I'm going to be having those later ready this week. And we'll get some videos out for you, and then we're going to be giving you videos week after week after week after week for pretty much going forward, at least for the next 3 or 4 months on the DA100 at least. And I'll go and look at the information we have. So let me go grab the page I want. Let's go bring that up. I want to go to display one, bring that over. Oh, wrong one. Double click and bring it over. There we go. So this is the DA100. This is what we're concentrating on in terms of the episodes I'm currently recording and the live stream that we're doing inside of this August kind of everyday live with a session. We've mostly been concentrating on the DA100, but I want to pick up another certification called the DP900. So we go and add in my extra collection. I'll just go grab the other one as well, the DP900. So this is a brand new one that's pretty much only come out very, very recently from Microsoft. And I say it's the DP900 is the Microsoft Azure Data Fundamentals. So the certification is the Microsoft Certified Azure Data Fundamentals, one exam, the DP900, and fortunate also it's a cheaper exam. So instead of kind of 113 pound, I think in the world of booking, let me go to the UK pricing. So £69 for the Azure Data Fundamentals, and if you were doing something like the DA100, you'd be kind of spending about 113. So it's not quite half price, but it's a lot cheaper. Now this is designed for, let me kind of zoom in a little bit. I'm just going to remember I don't have my zoom it, so let me do that again and just grab that. Fortunately, I kind of have the habit of my machine maybe needs a restart every now and then, so I just go and do that, and I always forget to restart this little zoom it. Got to put it on my checklist. If it's on my checklist, it gets done. Okay, let me see if that zooms in. It does. There we go. So we're going to learn all about kind of the data fundamentals in Azure. So what services they have to store the data, what systems we can have to process that data, host it. So things like Synapse Analytics or the Azure Data Warehouses that used to be known. We've got databases, we've got Azure Databricks. But you notice also right at the bottom, students will learn. Oops, I gotta zoom in a little bit again. And there we go. Okay, it seems like I need to get the sensitivity of this zoom working a little bit better. Students will learn what Power BI is, including its building blocks and how they work together. So it has some relevance to the DA100 in terms of what content we have inside this. So let's go look at what Microsoft Learn has to offer, and let's go and also look at the instructor-led course. And I will be doing a series of videos, 7 different videos. I'm going to call it Fundamentals Week, and this Fundamentals Week we're going to look at the DP900, the first one. Then we're going to look at the AI900, which is the new AI fundamentals, And then we're going to finish off with the, been around for a while, the Azure fundamentals, the AZ900. So we're doing DP first, AI, and then AZ. So we're going to kind of follow in those. But I'm going to do a week of videos related to each one. I'm looking to do the DP900 fundamental week in September. And then in October, I will be doing the AI fundamentals. And I'm going to round off in November with the AZ900. So we basically give you more information. I'll be doing videos around kind of and making sure you're fully aware when it's coming up. But get that notification, get that subscription going so we can kind of get you notified. Okay, let's go look at what we have. So scroll down a little bit further. And we can see here that we have the certifications poster and journey certification. So I want to go to this journey to certification entry here and see what we have on offer. Now you may have seen similar ones with the others where we look at the content, and that's actually just going to bring my nice little mugshot into the picture as well. There we go, in the corner there. So Microsoft Learn is obviously some of the materials that we have available to us. We also have the Instructor-led course, and this is going to be a one-day course. And I say I'm going to do seven single-day videos in a week on this. So basically, we'll cover all the content that's covered in this, and we'll be able to make that kind of available for you to just view, kind of walk through at your own pace, have everything you need there. So that's going to be an awesome resources for you. Okay, and then you can be able to take the exam, and if you pass that exam, you'll then get the, let's go that clip out. You'll get the Azure Data Fundamental certification. You get that nice little certification, and that tells us that you've got some base knowledge about the Azure, some of the core services and concepts, but it's a learning step for you towards your DA100 as well. So that's going to be awesome for you to come in and learn and get that. And say it's aligned to using Power BI as well. So we've got information on that. And say the 7 videos, the 1 week of fundamentals I'm going to do on this will be in September, probably up mid-September, something in that region. I'll kind of work out when exactly I can get them all 7 videos recorded and done, and then as soon as I've got all 7 done, I'll be releasing them the following week. So kind of we'll have like one go out Monday all the way through to that Sunday, and we will do a week of live streams on it as well. So when I'm doing like the live stream every night to this for the DA100 in September, I'll have a week devoted to the Azure Data Fundamentals. In October, we will do the Azure AI Fundamentals, which is the AI900. And we've also got the Azure Fundamentals itself, been around for a little longer, for the AZ900, and another week of that in November. So October, DA100, all the way through the month, and then 3 consecutive months of week-long live streams. And I will be doing probably a live stream every once or twice a week during the course of September, October, November anyway. So that other weeks I'm not doing those, I'll have a be around to answer questions on everything. And there's a ton of videos coming outside of that, but I don't have enough information to share right now on that. Okay, so let's just zoom out of that. So if you're not familiar with Data+Train, we do have quite a few videos already kind of prepping up. This is say number 18. We're kind of right now we're live with that one. So if you are watching and you're with us at the moment, we've got a couple of people live with us right now. Hi, and say hello on the chat if you wanted to. We will be able to watch the recording, of course, if you weren't here in live. And we've seen yet kind of quite a bit of an uptick so far in the last month. We've only been live for about a month as a channel, and we got over 574 subscribers now, which is awesome. So thank you for everyone who's joined us for that journey. And I've got some videos I'm doing for my YouTube journey, my live streams, kind of some background, how I use my equipment, what equipment I have, kind of what my planning process is. So some kind of just like day-to-day kind of process and stuff, just to kind of share that with you as well. So that'll be coming as and when I get some time. Now, we have a number of partnerships with Beacon Intelligence and our Data+Train, which is our social channel, but we have a number of partners like Redgate and partners like Skill Me Up. And we also have one in the US called Pragmatic Works, which are a huge, very awesome organization that have fantastic services. And they do have a certification prep webinar coming up on August the 25th. Let's kind of just quickly showcase that to you. So I will put this in the link below, but basically they're going to kind of just showcase some stuff around the preparation. So I'll give you the details about that, and you can go and kind of sign up for that webinar as well. It's next Tuesday. It's between 4 and 5 BST. I'll be on that, joining them, and welcome to come and join me as well for that. So I'll put some details in the descriptions below about what those links are, etc. So let's click a couple of these off because we don't want them on the screen right now, and we're going to go. So if you've seen this resource, I've got a whole bunch of notes I've been taking the last couple of days, which I've yet to transcribe into this mind map about all of the kind of stuff. So as I'm doing the videos, I'm making a bunch of notes, and when I've finished all the video recordings and I get my notes, I will be updating this document. It hasn't been updated since I started it, but I will be updating this document for a link, and also links to the videos as well. So I want to just get the videos ready, uploaded, and then I'm going to come back in, update all this content, and have this available with all the links to the videos, so you kind of have a nice single place to come and actually work your way through the journey. And what I'll be also doing over the next few weeks and months into September is building together a kind of progress document as well. It's kind of probably be Excel based, where you can kind of go and download that, and you can kind of progress the way you're through. You can see what your strengths and weaknesses are, and we can highlight kind of specific videos and content. So we need to kind of get a bit more content together before we kind of really throw that out there. But then you'll be able to download that and work your way through that. And then if you're going to struggle with, say, the modeling phase of the Power BI exam, we can kind of have you some content around modeling, not only in the videos that we have, but other content out there that's going to be very useful for you as well. So we're going to also put together a list of free resources available from other sources as well. So not just Microsoft Learn, but other people that have blogs and videos around that. So take a note. We're going to be having that probably at the end of August, early September for you. So kind of cap out the end of the pair the data, and then get you ready for the model the data phase in September, which is right down here. So 13 videos for each of these different months. I'm saying probably on video number 3 or 4 now, but I've got more recording to do. And once I've got those ready and I'm happy with the content and the consistency, I'll get those out there. So that's my progress for the week. That's kind of where I'm trying to get to. It's a lot of hard work, especially if you're kind of new to this stuff, and all the editing stuff's new as well. So I'm learning step by step. I'm hopefully trying to dial in all of my kind of resources, the sound. So if anything you have as a feedback, and you want to kind of provide any feedback to us in terms of, image or quality or content, do let me know. Put it in the comments in the videos. I do review those. I do respond to those. I'm happy to have conversations. And if you want to know more about the certification courses that we run, so the DA100 4-day course, we do have some tickets for now what will be the October deploy. Let me go to that. So just grab that one there. So we have the October dates, 19th to the 22nd October, and we have some excellent pricing at the moment. So normally, if you go and have a look, there's about 2,400 odd, something like that, for mainstream providers for a 4-day course. Pretty typical pricing, to be honest, for a 4-day Microsoft course. You come into my company, who are an authorized training provider by Microsoft. So we have a number of Microsoft trainers, including myself, that deliver, and we do this for other companies as well. We will be delivering this course ourselves, normally for the price of $895, which is just actually kind of really, I think we've got like 10 tickets left. So what I've done is that those 10 remaining tickets, I've given a discount code to them. So just for these 10 that are in the October, the remaining seats, normally $895. If you go to the next stage and go and put the code TRAIN, if I can spell it, into there. So put this word TRAIN into the promo code, click apply, and you'll see that we've basically given you a 50% discount. This is a 4-day, 9 to 4:30, so full days course, £447.50. There's 10 tickets. I've got 10 digits, 10 tickets. Once they're gone, they're gone. So I do recommend if you're looking to sign up for it, you get in there before they run out. We've already got some tickets already gone. We have 10 remaining. And I thought, you know what? Why not? It's nice to share. So I reduced the price by half. So the word is train. Let me go and put it actually in the window here. One sec. Going to put the code word in there. So there's the discount code. Oops. You can actually spell train. Okay, so if you put the word train in there, you'll be able to get that discount. Once all 10 tickets have been sold, you've missed out. So hopefully get in before you see those all disappear. We will be running some courses again in January. So we're going to have some fundamental courses in November run and maybe early December. I need to work out dates around my other schedule. But coming in January, we'll probably have another round of the DA100. So we'll kind of be able to come and join that if you don't get us to join us in October. Okay, so let's see what else we have to share tonight. Let's get the cursor back. Going to go over to that DP900. So let me go to the exam, DP900. So this is going to be kind of what is in the exam. So we're going to click on that link there, which takes us down to what the skills being measured. And you can see it kind of pretty typical as you'd expect. We have 4 functional groups here, each one kind of, vary in terms of what it covers, but basically core data concepts. We then have relational and non-relational databases. So we have the SQL Server world, we have the Cosmos DB world, and then we have the Synapse Analytics with the analytics workload. If we want to see the details around that, we can go into the skills outline, which takes us into more detail. So again, each of those sections are detailed out here. And inside there, we've also, let's kind of make that a little bit larger so we can see it a lot better in the screen. What the content is covered. So we're talking about streaming data, batching data. We're talking about visualization in terms of things like Power BI. We're talking about databases here. So we got the Azure Data Services. We got SQL Server, Synapse, virtual machines. I was on a webinar from the Azure SQL team earlier with Anna and Bob and Woody as well, kind of in the background there, all talking about what's kind of around those technologies. They are just fantastic in terms of the capabilities they have, and kind of it's the new world really of where we are. So I came up from additional DBA, a developer, business intelligence specialist, became a consultant architect, and then kind of went out into consulting world. And 4 or 5 years ago, kind of I went into the kind of running my own businesses, and this is the latest kind of where we are now. Is I'm pretty much a trainer and consultant around Power BI and database technologies, and I also teach a ton of different data science and AI workshops as well for Microsoft. So I'm getting involved in more of those, and I will be doing some sessions on this Data+Train channel around data science, Python, AI technologies as well. So keep an eye out. I'm trying to juggle as much time as I can into the YouTube channel, but kind of obviously I've got other commitments in terms of customers, consulting, and other training. So, I'm doing those, and then the time I have remaining is being plumbed into this YouTube, which is fantastic. And I'm going to hopefully build up a library of content for you guys to consume. So we have a ton of different technologies in here, and some of this will be maybe familiar, some won't it, but we'll come in and we'll go through those 7 videos across a week where we go through and cover these in details. Now I go into a lot more detail in the courses I deliver, say the DP200 course, or the AI100, or the AZ500, all these different courses I run that are related to these topics. This is a high level entry, and then we can go into more detail as well. So that's great. It's kind of just looking at where we are with time. Cool. So there's a bunch of this, and then we get down to the visualization of Power BI. So there's kind of we've got describe the paginated report. There's some specific good training around a 1-day kind of developer Power BI around paginated reports. I will put together a video specifically on paginated reporting. describe the role of interactive reports. So how do, when we kind of click on one report and click on another section, so we kind of bring up one of these reports, we would basically be able to go and look at some of the examples and build out these different reports and kind of look at the models that we have here. So, what is that model that we have? How does this all relate? What is the importance of the difference between these icons? What's the difference between the one and the star symbol, meaning the multi, so the one-to-many side? What is this dotted line? What does that represent in terms of the relationship? But how do we kind of put this model together? How do we then build visuals on this? So that's what we're kind of doing. And then when we look at the resources we have, we want to understand interactive reports. So that's understanding the model underneath it first, and then understanding when I click on something, how does the filter path take and filter my results? Okay. Describe the role of dashboards. We're going to upload some reports into our Power BI service, and then we're going to take visuals that are on those reports, maybe from different reports, and put them into a dashboard, and maybe have a high level executive or organizational dashboard or department dashboard that has some visuals key visuals from multiple reports. We can then click on those and drill into those report details. So how do we manage that? How do we do things like commenting on those kind of tiles as well? And what's a workflow? So that's actually kind of getting the data, processing to the Power BI, creating our visuals, uploading it, putting it into workspaces. How do we share that content? How do we do things like Q&A questions? So lots of other stuff. And we're doing the word describe. So if you notice, if you look at through a lot of these, the keyword right at the beginning is describe or determine. So what we're trying to do is not only educate you on what's required, but give you the enough information in order to be able to kind of answer that and give it the right answer. Okay, so that's what we're doing there. So that's going to be the DP-900. So we've got a week of that sometime in August. This is all the 30 modules for the DA100. And this is what we're covering through. We're going through an intro, then getting and profiling data. So when I go through the videos, I may be referring to different modules. So these are the videos for the DA100, just to be clarity there. When I go through those videos we're putting out in the DA100 series, the 52 videos, I may be sponsoring in module 4, module 5, etc. I may be referencing that. So be aware that because I do multiple courses and deliveries, I'm sometimes referencing the lessons and the labs. But the labs are available on GitHub for you. So if you go to GitHub, let's go do that very quickly. So GitHub, Microsoft Learning. And what we're going to do here is look for the course number, so DA100. We've got the Designing and Implementing Data Science course there, so we can see that this has kind of been updated recently. And in here, what we have is the instructions about the different labs that are being done inside of there. So I may reference it and also give links in there to specific steps that we're doing inside of these labs. So the videos are going to augment the lab instructions you have in the GitHub. Okay, so I'm kind of giving a bit of a kind of high level view. Now I don't go into it as much as detail, so I'm going to make complete clarity here. The amount of detail I go into in the DA100 videos is not as deep as I go into the 4-day course. Reason being, I'm not spending as much time, and also I need to be careful in creating the right balance between showcasing and giving you some resource access in order, but not delivering the course. Okay, so although I'm going to reference, say you go to labs, I'm not walking through those labs with you. Okay, I will tell you where the lab exists, but that's probably where we cut the point. So I will tell you what we're covering, what content. I'll give you some Microsoft Learn resources. So that's if you were doing your self-study. I will give you some demos to a certain degree. These are demos that I've created myself that are not demos from the course. And then I'll be telling you where maybe the labs are that are going to help you reinforce that. But you may need to be mindful that there's going to be some gaps, and I'm going to expect people, oh, well, I need to answer. So the course is designed to give you that depth of knowledge, that depth of instruction. You've got 4 days concentrated on building Power BI reports and learning. Whereas the videos I'm giving you in the Microsoft Learn goes at a slightly higher level and expects you to do some of that like work yourself. Okay, so we're not coming to recreate the course inside of these videos. I just want to make that clarity because I've had a couple of questions come through recently saying, you know, kind of, are you covering every element that's in the course? And the answer to that is no. We do run the course, so if you want to get all that detail, then come and join the course. And I say, at £447.50, it's extremely cost effective for you to do that. Okay, so that's pretty much it on that. So I'll give you some links of these inside of those videos. Say if you wanted to get that, that's in the description already. Go down to the description, you'll see a link to the DA100 course, and say we've got 10 seats available currently at the moment. This was going to be updated as I complete the videos and I get some of them uploaded. I'll come in retrospectively update this to link it to those videos, and also some other notes that I think are pertinent for you to know about as well. So have a quick look. No questions in the chat window, so you've got a final minute or so if you want to kind of throw a question out there, and I can answer that for you. Otherwise, we will be here again at 8:30 tomorrow. So 8:30 every PM, that is British Summer Time, so GMT +1 for our live stream. Roughly 25-30 minutes worth of live stream going through content related to the DA100. So we'll do some demos. We did a demo yesterday. We'll do another demo tomorrow. Today we looked at the DP900. And I will see you in the very next video, and have a great time. Stay safe. And if you like what you see, give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe bell, and we'll see you very soon. Bye for now.